Man, this is weird. I have not done this in a minute. Hi. So this is a video I guess I've been wanting to make for a minute, just to kind of let people know that I'm back.
People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Like it's funny because I went to ReaperCon and Adepticon, so like people kind of know that I'm back. But if you're off the internet for like 6 months, you don't exist anymore. So some of you guys probably already know that I've been like uploading content to Patreon, and I wanted to kind of let everybody know what's going on there. What I'm doing essentially is I'm just releasing all of my previous like and ongoing Patreon content, just for everybody. I really had some burnout like once COVID hit. I'm sure a lot of people can relate with this.
This is fine.
I know some people, like, the hobby was a safe refuge, and that makes me so happy for everybody. But for me, like, the amount of income that I was making at the time kind of took a nosedive because everybody was being really cautious, which is super fair. And so, yeah, I had to get work somewhere else, and it was actually kind of really fortunate because I really needed a break from painting to some extent. It had been, oh man, it had been 7 years of grinding really, really hard. Probably like anywhere from like 10 to 12 hour days, 6 days a week for that long, if not more. And so, yeah, I took a break. And even now I'm kind of shifting my approach to it. But anyways, I wanted to let you guys kind of know that, just so that you knew that I wasn't like just skipping out. I needed a breather for sure, but my passion and love for painting and the beauty of life and nature has never really left. That's for sure. But yeah, all that being said, so the Patreon, of course, didn't have a bunch of content coming, and that's just how it was at the time. But the way that I'm wanting to orient my Patreon now is, if you want to support me, I'm not gonna gatekeep my content essentially, and I don't want to gatekeep it because it's a personal thing. I think there's something with that pirate monkey ethos, like that pirate ethos almost in me, that's like, it's almost wrong to like kind of keep, like, to hoard the treasure in a way. I feel like that knowledge should be available for everybody else, and so there's gonna essentially be like a slow drip of it as long as there's content. I'm gonna try to schedule and release 2 videos a week from that archive over the next however long. I really haven't counted to see how long it'll take. There's also like some really old stuff, and what I'll probably do when I hit the really old stuff is I may have a week coming up here soon where I just do like a video a day almost, until we get all of that old stuff out of the way, because it's really outdated. And it's kind of, I'm sure there's still good nuggets of information in there, but yeah, it's stuff from like 2016 through 2017 when I first got into doing all of that really seriously. So it's fun stuff, but like it's not relevant almost anymore. I'm sure some of it is a little bit, but I'll let you guys decide that, right? And then also I have plans. I have videos that I'm planning on making for the future, just because I feel like I really have some new things to add that I haven't seen anybody else kind of taking the reins on. A couple of the things are, and I've had some talks with Alfonso Banshee about this, essentially like miniature art preservation. It's just something that I've been feeling more and more passionate about, because I want people in, like, and I know it sounds pretentious, but like I want people like 50, 100 years from now enjoying this art still, and I don't want the artwork to fade. And the other side of things that I've really been wanting to make a video series on is a really, really awesome 3D tool called Blender. I'm sure some of you guys are familiar with it, but essentially what it has is it has the potential for you to experiment and test new things and test color ideas, see how light and color are interacting, really with like a few clicks of the mouse.
For $40. But if you call now, we'll cut the price in half. Only 1995.
But yeah, it's a super cool tool. I've been experimenting with it, and I found it really valuable for creating really specific reference when photo reference isn't really helping, because photo reference is great, but sometimes you're trying to pull from something that's real into something that's kind of like abstract almost, I guess might be a good way of explaining it. Blender makes it much less abstract because it inserts a degree of like intention into what you're doing. You know, you're picking the colors, you're picking the temperature of the light, you're picking where the light is coming from in terms of its direction. There's a bunch of really, I have to stop before I start making that video. Yeah, those are some things in the horizon. I'm also planning on continuing to film what I'm painting to share with you. I reviewing and kind of re-watching some of these videos, I found that the videos that I like watching over of myself, and believe me, I don't obsessively watch over my own videos, that'd be weird, are the videos where I'm the most passionate about the project and where I don't feel like I have to put out content, if that makes sense. And so I think you guys are going to see more of that. It may be a little bit more spread out over time. I'm okay with that. That's the thing that I have to do at this point of my life, just because I'm busy with family. I'm busy, running a business. I'm just busy with life, right? Just like you guys in a way. On some other exciting news-worthy maybe kind of things, I'm going to be teaching at ReaperCon this coming September 2022. And also I actually have a couple of display like competition level commissions coming in that I'm super excited about. I'm still taking those kind of commissions. I still work for myself, and so I can like always schedule things in. So if that's something that you're interested in, please let me know. If you are enjoying all of this content coming out, please support me over on Patreon. You can do $1, you can do $5, whatever suits your fancy. And if you can't at all, that's okay. I've been at a point too where I can't afford to even spend $5 or $10 on somebody else. And yeah, that's completely fine with me. If you need to download the videos too, just so you can have them, you have my permission to download my videos so that you can have them as reference. And also I'm still always taking students. Like I have 2 or 3 fantastic people right now that I'm still doing tutoring and art lessons, and those always kind of build into these really fun relationships and this really fun community of pirates, where we end up really inspiring each other. Like we really try to facilitate each other's kind of passions and dreams to some extent in the miniature painting hobby, which is super cool. And yeah, another goal of mine at some point would be to get back streaming at least like maybe once a week. I'd really like to do like once a week. And I've been kind of thinking and planning around that. My son and I have started watching One Piece, which is super fun. The kind of like ethos, the pirate ethos in that, and some of the things from that, I'm pulling a lot of like fun and passion from right now. And so you'll definitely see like the Pirate Monkey channel you'll see the ship steered in a direction that's kind of One Piece-ish. And mainly because I think the messaging from that story is really excellent. Like, that season 1 theme is fantastic. Go listen to it if you haven't. I might put a link in the description. But anyways, guys, I've been rambling on for like probably 10 or so minutes now. That's enough of me rambling on. Thank you for being patient with me, and thank you for coming to the channel and watching the content. And yeah, if you want to subscribe, I would really appreciate it. I always want to earn you guys subscription. And it's been a fun but tough thing building up this new YouTube channel, because I had a YouTube channel that was at like 11,000 subscribers, and then it just disappeared. I still don't know why, but anyways, thank you guys all very much. I really appreciate the support. Please feel free to reach out and chat with me. If you want to join our Discord, I'm kind of getting that back up and running. I'm still more than happy to do like Photoshop feedback for you. I'm still happy to just talk miniature painting. I'm happy to make suggestions. my goal with the YouTube channel and the Patreon is just to help grow other people, because I feel like I've been really fortunate in everything that I've learned over the years. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Happy painting. Bye.